Can't play tricks on me. They act like I ain't still flowing. Dry like the whip stolen. Roof off and wind blowing. Shit in my past, I'm still coping. Can't lose grips, shoot soles, still 10 toes. The blueprint wrote on the road. Pour out my soul between lines. Long way from heat on the stove. The heat that go gold. Pressure, chest swole. Heart on my sleeves, I bleed what's in me. They envy the lead, not in my league. This leisure. Time passed, time lapsed. Trying to recover where I left that. I left that. Picked it up while I left it. Past to the present. Best thing to do is reflect and listen more. Feel when the spirit enter. Run through ink like printers. Paint vivid pictures on canvas like blood on city streets. That wash away when rain sees through the cracks. Too many niggas trapped like straight jackets. All gas, no brake pads. Had to learn to adapt. Trying to catch up to life. Give them sight, give them vision, the picture, the perfect image. Brody told me when he go out, he releasing 6 from a Smith until he in ditches. Now he's 6 inches down. Had to learn to adapt. Had to learn to adapt. Trying to catch up to life. Give them sight, give them vision, the picture, a different image. Thankful I made it out them trenches, cause most didn't, still fell victim.
This rain fall down on my face. They can't see the pain, but we struggle the same. This rain fall down on my face. They can't see the pain, but we struggle the same. Struggle the same. Struggle the same. This rain fall down on my face. Fall down on my face.
Word up. Let me put the link down. My brother Devion, you know what I'm saying, on the track. Sister Kana. Let me put the link down for my brother, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's ready. We got Zion, we got Yermiah Shalom, we got Devion. Put the link down. I know Devion's got the new house going, so his equipment's not up, but it's okay, Devion. I'll keep writing and recording until you get busy. Shalom, True Light. I found this thing, this vocal thing where, like, I'm putting the link down. I found this vocal thing where, like, I don't have to do a whole lot of Shalom Nadaka. Do a whole lot of, like, button pushing and whatever for my vocals. It's AI generated, not the vocals. I do my vocals, but I don't have to it's like an automatic mix for my vocal mix, so it takes a lot of time out. I actually have a thing called Vocal Drip on my my desktop. Shalom, brother Devion.
Hey, shalom, Mark.
Shalom, brother. It's been I know I had to clear out some whack cats trying to clout chase, but now we got everything under control. We can focus on some information.
Man, always. I was gonna say, cats always trying to clout chase off of tour nights.
Right. Shout out to South, shout out to Nepal too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the HOK, top tour nights team, Tanakh, El Yara, DMG. You know what I'm saying? Tribe Veloco. You know what? We actually bought it last night, or was it? Might have been 2 nights ago. We got this. I forgot what it's called. It's called like vocal tuner or something. I forgot, but it's like $10 a month, but it's pretty dope, man. I laid like I just freestyled and I sound pretty good. I'm like, okay, so I was like, well, yeah, I was gonna put it on track. So we got to submit tracks for Soundnetter for the HOK.
Yeah, hey, that's gonna be dope. I can't wait till I get everything up and running. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hopefully it don't take longer, because I mean, work going by pretty quick now. You know, after we got the floors down. We really was trying to get as much done as we could before the inspection, but you know what I'm saying, it didn't work out like that. I feel like it happened how it was supposed to. But
well, you know what they say, man. The train will always come on schedule, man. You know what I'm saying? YAHAWAH willing. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, besides, while you're busy, it gives me time to get my end up, because I already know you got like stuff already laid down. So Me and Devion got a song called Copper Children.
Yep.
Do you want to see? I have new track. You know what? One day I'm gonna just play some new stuff. Then I'm gonna take it off. So, but you know, because I don't know if you want to submit that one to the HOK or because I have new stuff, new other tracks too that you guys have never heard. Like, you know, what I mean, they're pretty fire.
Oh, word up.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to send that one, or do you want to keep that for ourselves? Or he likes the jazzy. You know what? Kind of has like a hip hop jazz kind of feel. Copper Kids or Copper. What's the name of the song again? I forgot the beat name.
Incredible Copper Children.
Oh, Copper Children. Yeah. It kind of has like a jazz, right? Like something like kind of a jazzy kind of feel. So some that are, you know, he might like that a lot.
Yeah, it kind of do. But like yeah, I finished. I got my first verse done. Well, it's like another part of my verse that I got to put down. It's right. We have like a harmonization part right in the middle where me and Kiana, our vocals go back to back. And then after that, I have like maybe like another 8 to 10 bars, and then I just gotta lay that down. And then the hook come back, and then Kiana got a verse too that she
okay.
I think
are you gonna submit? Are we submitting that one to the HOK?
Yeah, we can. We got a whole bunch of them. I know Sonetta said it gotta have Sonetta in it or the HOK.
Yeah. I actually have a verse written down already for the HOK too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had it written from like a year ago or before that, or 2 years ago. So I got to find it. I mean, of course, you know, I'm gonna update it and all that. But shalom, brother Olarisha.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some verses done with HOK in it because I don't have any right now.
Okay. Well, I know you're like busy, but again, you know what I'm saying? It gives me time to get my my end up. You know what I'm saying? Yahoo, I'll play some. Like I gotta like play some, and then y'all gotta like write down what you like. Like, okay, I like that one, the name, you know, whatever, and then I'm gonna take it off the internet so you guys hear it, and you know what I mean? Because we don't want people hearing the tracks before they're like done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I'll definitely send you some. You just gotta tell me what you like. I have so many beats that. You know what I'm saying? I have like stuff from like, you know what I mean? Like back in 2013 and stuff that y'all never really heard. You know, but yeah, man. Also, before Devion has a presentation. Excuse me, I'm drinking pop. There's a brother named Daniel Heru. He is a Jabari Osaze cult member. And he's also down with like Chris Harris, who is presently very, very angry because he's minor leagues. And he's actually the king of the dum-dums. So it's supposed to be Kemetic's spiritual science, or whatever they call it, versus Israelite spiritual science. Yeah, I mean, what's better for our people? You know what I'm saying? Because these guys like Heru and Imin HOTEP, Yiddish Scrogen, and all that old funny shit. So while I'm beating up Daniel Heru, just like beating up Chris Harris again, and beating up Jabari because he's gonna run. Because you know, from what I understand, Shaka Amos is the only Kemetic dude that like will actually stay true to the teachings. Because Asar, he over here talking about pots and pans. I'm like, bro, do you understand what spirituality means, brother? It don't mean looking at mummies and pots and pans and shit. So, you know, but Shaka Amos, they may try to get a hold of him to debate. The only thing he'd be asking these like ridiculous prices to get his ass kicked. And he knows though, the Egyptians worshiped the Pharaoh was God. You know, he absorbed all the Baals and Kas of the Netchers, and all that atheistic commit shit is all bullshit. That's some old Jackleg Freemasonry. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But yeah, man, whatever you want to start, Devion. If Daniel Heru, Daniel Heru, if you out there, which I know you are, nigga, you can hit the link after my brother's done with the with this presentation. If not, you know what I mean, you keep running. You know what I mean? There's another guy called Cosmic 9. He said he wants smoke. You know what I mean? He's another Kemetic HOTEPer. Kick the hell out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Musha. But whenever you're ready, Devion, let me know.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. It's not necessarily like a presentation, but I was gonna go through Leviticus. I'm going through Leviticus 8, and I'm basically showing like, you know, the Levi, the sons of Aaron, the, you know what I'm saying, the priests of the temple, right? They had
Yes.
to be consecrated or inaugurated, and the
Yeah.
word is melee, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So they had to be ordained in order to administer in the temple, and it said they stayed in the temple for 7 days, right? But
Yep.
we're gonna get into the right the number 7 and its significance, right? Because 7
Yeah.
also means to swear an oath or to complete or to be satisfactory, right? Before 8, which is like abundance or
Yes.
the oil to pour the oil, which
Yes.
also means to be anointed, right?
Yep.
So, well, actually, before I do that, uh, I wanted to share my screen real quick.
All right. You remember that I just finished watching the show from earlier in the pod, Cooked and Fake Jokers and Judah Fire Lecture. Thank you, brother. Yes, to Corey. Oh, I know. Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing, but when the niggas get in the ring with that HOTEP bullshit, I'm laying them niggas down in a sarcophagus, nigga, and ship them niggas out into the great sea, nigga, to put them niggas in the underworld with Osiris. And I'll be sure to put 2 nickels in them niggas' eyes too and send them off. Farewell, nigga, to the underworld. Okay, the Israelite guys in the building. These niggas can't beat us. Now ain't no running. Southern's not gonna hold you niggas' hands, and you niggas ain't coming with this old new age Aleister Crowley bullshit. Because you nigga, that shit's not an ancient Kemet, nigga. Because my last round might be ancient Kemet, and their text. After I whoop your ass with mine, I might go. I always juxtapose in my rounds ours and your side. So there ain't no running and ducking and trying to play games. Nah, bro. This says this and ours, and your shit says that. Nigga, stop running. But anyways, I'm gonna go on mute. We got my brother Devion about to rock out.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, we can use this one, right? So a lot of this is like a recap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The people who've been around Torah nights a while should know. You know what I'm saying? At least some of the temple, right? And this goes back to First Kings chapter 6, right? So this is the temple. It's just a recap. You know, you got the altar of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Where you place yourself on the altar and as a sweet smelling aroma to YAHAWAH. Also can be represented as your prayer or the refinement of oneself or the improving of one's mind or spirit. Okay, you probably hear Zamar in the background. He always want to get riled up when it's time to go to bed. Right, and then you got Yakin and Boaz, which will be the testing and trial area. You know, leaving Egypt, leaving the state of stupidity. Right, and Baaz is like with strength, and then Yakin comes from Kawan, which is like to establish or like a foundation. Right, remember the copper altar means to learn by experience, or you know, Nakasha, which means to learn by experience, but also like is a profane metal. So it's like the elevation of oneself. Also, Hosea chapter 6, right? You know, Yahweh will heal us and bandage us and raise us up on the 3rd day, right? It's 3 degrees, and then you got the high call, which is the holy place, the temple, the sanctuary, right? But right before the holy place, which is here, you have the porch, which is the Awalam, right? Or Awalam, which means the porch, but also means to silence yourself or to be dumb. Now, if we go here, if you notice, I drew a shield, but it's actually a lily, right? We can get that. You can probably see it on the screen, but we're gonna go to First Kings. Pull it up real quick. Go to First Kings. First Kings chapter. First Kings chapter 7. He said verse 20. Now remember, I'll pull it up again. No, that's not it. Oh, I got so many open. Right? If I pull it up again and you notice the lily, it's actually a lily. But if you notice it has 7 points. There's always a point in the middle. It's like the starting or like the foundation. and then from there it spreads out, just like the snowflake. It's like the pomegranate. All these have a significant, you know what I'm saying, a significant meaning or allegory, you know what I'm saying, amongst Israel, also within the temple, even on the priestly garments that Aaron and his sons wore. Right, that now, as you can see, right, it's probably small. Let's zoom in a little more. Zoom in. Hello, my bad. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also were bringing this out on HOK until the low level lights came on and wanted to ask stupid questions. But right, there's a point in the middle, and then in the middle you also have a cube, which is here, right? You will have a cube, which is height. Oh, hold on, my bad. Give me 1 second. Oh, what happened to it? I don't know where it went. Right, height, length, and width, which would be knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Right, and then you have 10 points. Right, you have 10 points within it. Well, the shield has 10 points, which you can find this in Proverbs chapter 1. Right, but the shape of the lily, which is also on the temple. So now, if I go back and remember, 7 also means to complete, to swear an oath, or to be satisfactory. Before 8, which is abundance, or shaman, which means to be, put oil upon, which would be mashayak, or like anointed. So now, these are the pillars. The pillars of copper, which copper also means to learn by experience. So it's coming out of a dead mind state into a mind state of healing and sustenance and substance. Things to sprout produce, or things to contemplate upon. Things to maneuver in the mind. So if we go to 15, and he cast the 2 pillars of copper, 18 cubits was the height of each pillar, and a line of 12 cubits did encompass it around Tamar. Encompass it about, and so the other pillar. And he made 2 chapters, right? Which it'll be like capitals. To set upon the tops of the pillars of the molten copper, 5 cubits was the height of one chapter, and 5 cubits was the height of the other chapter. Nets of checker work, wreaths of chain work for the chapters, which were upon the top of the pillars. 7 for the one chapter, and 7 for the other chapter. Right, and remember, 7 also means complete. Now, remember, this is Yakin and Boaz, so this is actually before you enter the sanctuary, right? So it's like a, you know what I'm saying, it's the temple is like your spirit, you know what I'm saying, your mind, and like a cycle of renewing. And he made the pillars and 2 rows round about upon the one network to cover the chapters that were upon the top with pomegranates. So he did for the other chapter, right? Pomegranates. Let me look up. Right, so the chapter also had pomegranates on it. Right, and now we also, like I said, we're gonna tie it into Leviticus 8, where the sons of Aaron had to stay in the sanctuary, in the temple, for 7 days. They could not leave. Right, which means to be consecrated, or maled, or inaugurated. As you can see here, I'm trying to get a good picture of the top of the pomegranate. That one, it's all right. But as you can see, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and remember that there's also a cube, right? But it represents the mind, or or the spirit. Now, right, it was also upon the capital. Oh, my bad. Let's go here. Pomegranates. The word for pomegranates is ramawan. here it says, all upon Resh Ha Ramaneim Wa Khan Ashah La Kataroth Ha Shatam, which like upon the head the pomegranates. Right? You can get this word Ramawan also means like lift up the self. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have it. Give me 1 second while I pull it up. Right? Give me 1 second. I believe it's on Ramawan, pomegranate, from its upright growth, is striving upward or lifting up the self. Dude, is that big enough? Can people see it? Think people see it?
Yeah. Yes. The writings are a little. Yeah. We can see it. We might. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Ramawan. You can use the Strongs. I also have an analytical, but it means pomegranate. From its upright growth, and from Ramam also means to rise up or exalt self or lift up the self or to mount up or get oneself up, right, from a state of stupidity or death to, like Yahawah said, he will heal us and raise us up on the third day. It's not talking about Jesus. With that, I'm keep going. Right now, also too, right. I haven't even gotten to Lily yet, but these are the capitals. This was upon the Yakin and Boaz, right? It said, carvings of pomegranates. Kataroth, which is upon the capital, Hashathaim, the 2. And we're gonna keep going. Give me 1 second. We're gonna keep going to let's go to 20. Right. It was also on the sea, or like the laver. Here it is. Verse 21. And he set up the pillars in the porch of the temple, right? Like I said, upon the porch was the awalon before the entering of the sanctuary. And he set up the right pillar and called the name of and called the name thereof Yakayan, which comes from Kuan, which means to establish. And he set up the left pillar and called it the name thereof Baaz, which means like strength. Azab, which means like strength. Verse 22. And upon the top of the pillars was lily work. So was the work of the pillars finished. Lily work. Wa'al resh ha amawadayam ma asha. She was like upon the top, upon the top or the head of the pillars, which ma asha, which is like the work or perform shawashan wa tham. It was like lily work. Lily work. If I'm not mistaken, the thumb. I don't remember what the thumb. Hold on, I gotta translate it. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah. The thumb comes from thamam, which means to complete, or like to finish. Shawashan, but this was upon the capitals. Malekhath ha amawadayam, like the workmanship of the pillars, right? So it was a lily, up right atop the pillars, which is where you get the lily, but before the porch. And remember, it means to renew, to renew the mind, right? You'll also see in here where it says they had blossoming, right? It was knops and blossoming flowers, which is zayats, which is also the word for also the head plate, which said Quadash, like YAHAWAH, which is holy to YAHAWAH, which is what Aaron and his sons wore. Right? Now we're gonna continue on. And this is the sea where the Levites would wash, or the lavers, before they conducted service. Right? Yod, your hand, also means like your work, or it could be your praise, or like your service. We're gonna skip down to we could do 25. It stood on 12 oxen, 3 looking toward the north, 3 looking toward the west, and 3 looking toward the south, 3 looking toward the east. And the sea was set up upon them, and all the hinder parts were inward. And it was a handbreadth thick, and the brim thereof was wrought like the brim of a cup, with flowers of lilies. It contained 2,000 measures. Flowers of lilies. Right? Says Farak Shawashan, right? Which is lilies. Flowers of lilies. That's what right here. It was also upon the lavers. Right? So, you're probably asking, like, what's this got to do with? Now, I'm coming at you because 7 means complete, or to be in the process of renewal before anointing. So when Aaron and his sons were anointed or inaugurated in order to conduct service in the temple, they had to stay within the temple for 7 days. 7 is a significant number because it also means to swear an oath, right? In Aaron and his son's case, it was to swear an oath that they would perform the service in the temple. It said, so they shall not leave the temple, so they shall not die. Right? Now we're going to continue on. We're going to keep going. Go. Excuse me. Let's go to. I'm not trying to make it like too long. Let's go to. We'll go back to the temple. Right? So after. Oh, man. Right? So now we established that Yakin and Boaz also had pomegranates, which also come in the shape of a lily. And then there was a lily above the capitals before you enter the sanctuary. Now in here, right, this is the holy place, or the higher call, which means to be able. So now you have, right, the 10 tables and the menorahs. The menorahs are also seven lamps, right? 7 lamps, which means to be complete, right? Or in the holy place was the place where you came to learn, right? And it had the showbread, which means to make war against it. It wouldn't necessarily be the lower self. It would be like the lower inclinations of the mind, right? Because man's ways is naturally wicked, so we have to strive upward, right? That's where the Ramawan, which means to lift up the self, right? So this was menorah. You also can get this. I believe it's Proverbs. Hold on, give me 1 second. I think it's Proverbs 7, if I'm not mistaken. So it's Proverbs 9. We can pull that up real quick. Bear with me. Right, so we established that it was lily work and pomegranates engraved on the temple. But the temple also represents your mind or your spirit. We're gonna go to Proverbs, and a lot of this is like recap. Right, and the sanctuary is also called like the house of wisdom. Wisdom has built her house, or Bayath, which is temple. She has hewn her 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat. She has mingled her wine. She has even set her table. Right? Now, if you go back. Oh, bear with me. Give me 1 second. Right? The menorah was upon the tables, which is the shalakan. Right? And it has 7 lamps. That also goes back to, swearing an oath to YAHAWAH. And the menorah was burning day and night. Right? The oil for the lamp. Oil also means abundance, which is the word shaman. Oh, my bad. Go back. All right, let's go to. I want to go to Leviticus 8. Oh, actually, before I go there, Leviticus 8. Let me go to Exodus 28. Zamar, what's wrong? Exodus 28. Bear with me. Give me 1 second.
We barely hear him, brother. Don't worry about it, brother. Like we barely hear him. He ain't like Kaminari, like loud as hell. Go ahead, brother.
I hear you, but it's about his bedtime, and he always want to get up and run around the bed when it's time for him to go to bed.
Sounds like kids, man.
Yeah, it's true.
She's in always like, I'm hungry. I'm like, man, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Go to bed.
Right? Yeah, he be waking up crying because he wants some milk. But yeah, this is Exodus 28, and this is over the priestly garments, right? So let's see what was on the priestly garments. This verse 2 says, "You shall make holy garments for your brother Aaron, for honor and for glory," which is kabawad or kabad, and tepharath, which is like beauty. Verse 3, "And you shall speak to all the wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, and they shall make Aaron garments that sanctify him, so that he serve me as a kahan," right, or a priest. Kahan, right, to sanctify, which is quadashah, right. Now all the wise-hearted, and these are the garments that they shall make: a chashan, which is the breastplate, and ephod, which is like it was made of different colors, same colors of heaven, also the same colors that the tabernacle was made of: scarlet wool, turquoise, purple, a robe, a tunic of checker work, a cap, and a sash. They shall make holy garments for your brother Aaron and for his sons to serve me as kahanayim. They shall take the gold, right? It's gold, zahab, which is purity, the blue, purple, crimson wool, and the linen, right? All the colors of heaven. Linen is like purity, which is like white. And they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, purple, and crimson wool, twisted fine linen, the work of master weaver. And it shall have 2 connected shoulder straps at both its ends, and it shall be entirely connected. I want to get down to let me see. As well, I just wanted to show you that it was also pomegranates, also on the where is it? It was also pomegranates on the robe. At the end, it had bells. It had bells and pomegranates. Let me see. Pull it. Give me 1 second. No, I just had it up. Must be in the back. Let me see. It's one of these. Yeah. So here it is. Right. It had pomegranates and bells. Verse 33. Oh, this is wrong. Man, I got so many freaking web pages open. Verse 33.
Hey, I don't know if you saw. I don't know why you guys are listening. Why he's checking for that. The menorah too. You know, it's like with light or with lamps. And if you guys have the Dead Sea Scrolls on the in the volume 2, if you have the study edition, if you go to page 821, they start going into the 7 angelic priesthoods. You know what I'm talking about, Devion?
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that out.
Oh, my bad. Oops. Sorry. Sorry.
No, you good. Let me I'll have to go through.
I know it starts at page 819 or 821 in volume 2.
The pages be all off on here. Let me see.
I know it's super annoying. I know.
8, 7. I could pull this up right now. Do 850. I think it was page 829.
And while he's looking for that too,
all right, let me pull up.
The David's like a cube with the 7 different areas in it. The 10 points, but you got the 7 separate areas. It's like and it says like the Holy of Holies, and you have like the 7 angelic priesthoods in there. So you know what I'm saying, like but I'm sorry, let Devion, he gonna rock out. My bad.
No, you good. No, that's facts. I just pulled it up too, so I'm gonna get it right after this, right? And it says on its bottom hem, right? On its bottom hem, you shall make pomegranates of blue, purple, and crimson wool on its bottom hem all around, and golden bells in their midst all around, right? Pomegranates, same word, Ramon, right? Which means to lift up the self or to strive upward, right? It says the Aaron and his sons shall be holy. That's why they wore the head plate, holy to YAHAWAH. And also, all of it said, you shall be holy, for I am holy, for YAHAWAH is holy. Right? And then it says, and golden bells in their midst all around. If I'm not mistaken, the word for bells is fa'am. It also means like to take a step. And the sound, to hear the sound whenever they came into or left the temple. So it's like a going to, to and fro. Let me pull it up. Oh, wrong one. Man, I got so many of these open. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Right. So you got the fa'am, right, which means to agitate a footstep. Also, an order or a rank, a will as going forth, or like as a bell, which means to struck. But like I said, the sound had to be heard coming in and leaving the temple. And then also down here you have the Ramawan, which had the pomegranate and the bell, right, from his upright growth, which means to strive upward. Right, and then you have the Kashan, which is the breastplate with the 12 tribes of Israel, and then you have the shoulder straps and the gold chains. Gold also represents purity, and then you have the ephod, which had the colors of heaven, and this is the ma'ayal, which comes from all or Allah, which means to ascend upward, which is the robe, right, to ascend upward. And if I'm mistaken, when it said cap, I think the word is matzana fa. Oh, dang, man. Oh, give me 1 second. I want to go make sure. Give me 1 second. I think it's the matzana fa. Let's see what the matzana fa means. Right, the matzana fa or matzafan, a secret place or a hidden thing, a hidden treasure. Right, an observatory or a watchtower. Right, but it also means like a turban. But it a hidden thing, which is like a storing up of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, or the mysteries of the Torah. Right, so it said Aaron and his sons shall minister to me. They're the teachers of the Torah. Right. So when it says like a secret place or a hidden thing, that's the storing of the treasures of heaven, which is also they bear the priestly garments with the colors of heaven. Right. Now we're gonna continue. We're gonna go to. Give me 1 second. It would be a lot better if it was in presentation form. But I have all my notes and everything. Is it 33? Right, and right, the pomegranates. And 35, it shall be on Aaron when he performs the service, and its sound shall be heard when he enters the holy before Yahawah, and when he leaves, so that he will not die. Holy is talking about the sanctuary, right? So it's coming in and going out. And you shall make a show plate of pure gold, and you shall engrave upon it like the engraving of the seal, holy to Yahawah. Right? When it says the show plate, it's talking about the zayats, which is the head, the golden head plate. Zayats, Zahab, Tahawar. It's like the pure golden head plate. We'll go back. Right? It comes from Zayats or Zawats, which means to glisten, as like a flower, or to bloom, or to flourish. Also means to twinkle. Right? And remember, gold means purity. And it says to be holy to Yahawah, right? Upon the turban, which means to store up treasures in heaven of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, or the instruction of the Torah, or to flourish. Also means the blossoming man, or the man of renewal, or the noble man. Right? And 38, it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, and Aaron shall bear the iniquity of the holy things that the children of Israel sanctify for all their holy gifts. It shall be upon his forehead constantly to make them favorable before Yahawah. Right? And Aaron shall bear the iniquity of the holy things that the children of Israel sanctify for all their holy gifts. Aaron and his sons. All right, now we're going to go down to 41. With these you shall clothe Aaron your brother and his sons along with him, and you shall anoint them and invest them, right, with full authority, and sanctify them so that they may serve me as Kahanayam. Aaron and his sons. We all know the word for anoint, which is mashakat, which means to be devoted to prayer, or prayer, meditation, contemplation, that they may be holy. Now, with that being said, let me get that Dead Sea Scrolls. Remember 7, which means to complete, or to swear an oath. Right, this is page 829. Let me zoom in. This is 829. Hey, we start from the top. Of the instructor, song of the sacrifice of the 8th Shabbat on the 23rd of the 2nd month. I praise the God of all the August heights, all you eternal holy ones, those second among the priests of the inner sanctum, the second council in the wonderful dwelling among the 7, among all those having knowledge of eternal things, and exalt him, you chiefs, and of the princes, with his wonderful portion. Praise the God of gods, you 7 priesthoods of his inner sanctum. Right, which is what Judah was talking about earlier. Height, 7 wonderful territories in the regulations of his sanctuaries, the chiefs of the princes of the wonderful priesthoods of the sanctuaries, right, of the priesthoods, as fragments. But you 7 priesthoods.
Oh, wait. Does it say the order of Melchizedek in heaven?
No, it says the 7 priesthoods of the inner sanctum.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, going on mute.
Which, right now, right? Who went into the inner sanctum? Hold on, wait. We can go back. We can go back and grab that. Let's see. It shall be upon Aaron's forehead, and Aaron shall bear the iniquity of the holy thing that the children of Israel sanctify for all their holy gifts. It shall be upon his forehead constantly to make them favorable before Yahawah. Actually, I wanted. It shall be on Aaron when he performs the service, and its sound shall be heard when he enters the holy before Yahawah, and when he leaves, so that he will not die. Whoa. Hey, Judah, what's the holy?
The sanctuary, the Holy of Holies.
Exactly. Facts. Not the order of Melchizedek. Right? And we go let's keep it rolling. Let's go to we're gonna go to Leviticus. We're gonna go to Leviticus 8. Right? Now in Leviticus 8, this was the inauguration of Aaron and his sons, right? To perform the service. Oh, bear with me. I'm flipping to it in my Torah. All right, that's where I got all my translations and stuff. Um, but I was gonna do this video before too, when certain cats was talking about the shield is the star of Remfam and all type of goofy. But I mean, like, yo, the shield is throughout life, throughout nature. And I'm gonna show it too, right? But the shield was upon the temple in the shape of a lily. Also pomegranates, which is also on the priestly garments, are also carved on the temple, which means renewal or to lift up the self. Not no star of Remfam, and stars are round. Bear with me. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to verse. Start from verse 5. And Moses said to the community, "This is the thing that YAHAWAH has commanded to do." And Moses brought Aaron and his sons forward and bathed them in water. And he placed the tunic upon him. Aaron girded him with the sash, clothed him with the robe, placed the ephod upon him, girded him with the band of the ephod, and adorned him with it. Right? Which would be the priestly garments. Right? You got the matan afat, which means to store up treasures. The golden head plate, which is a watts, which means to blossom, or the blossoming mind, or the blossoming man. Right? You got the kashan, which holds the stones for the 12 tribes upon his heart. And then you got the shaham stones, which is also engraved with the names of the tribes of Israel, all 12. Right? And it says a sash, but it's like a belt, kind of. And then the ephod of the colors of heaven, which is scarlet wool, blue, and purple. Iragaman is purple. Bakaloth is blue. And if I'm not mistaken, the Thala, I think it's the YAHAWAH. If I'm not mistaken, is the word for scarlet.
Yes.
Yeah, Khan. Right, and then you have the Awarium and Thamayam. Awarium, it comes from Awar, which means to give off light, or to be luminous, or enlightenment, or like illumination. And then the Thamam, which means to be complete, or upright, or perfect, or whole. Right now, these are the priestly garments, right, for Aaron and his sons. But also, too, you can be the priestly man. It was an allegory in order for Israel to elevate their mind above the stupidity and the death that they were exposed to. Right, and then you have the ebonat, which is the belt or the girdle or the sash, which the belt or the sash, which is like a support or to gird. And then also the ma'ayal, which is the robe of blue. And then you have the linen tunic, which is like purity, which is white. But the ma'ayal, which is a robe, right? But also means to cover up like transgression or sin. And but ma'ala also means elevation or ascent, or like a high degree as a thought arising, or like a higher state of thinking or intelligence. Right, and then you have the ephod, which means to bind or to gird, and then the ephodah, which is like a ornament, right? And then even King David had the ephod on, because he would be considered like a priest king. right? Not from no. There is no such thing as no order of Melchizedek. Like, come on, bro. We got to stop with this, man. Right? But these are the priestly garments, and I'm just saying, Jesus didn't don no priestly garments. Let's keep it rolling. Verse 8. And he placed the kashan upon him, and he inserted into the kashan the awarium and the thumayam. And he placed the cap, or the matzah and fat, on Aaron's head, and he placed on the cap toward his face the golden head plate, which is the zawats or zayats, the holy crown, as Yahawah had commanded Moses. And Moses took the anointing oil and anointed the sanctuary and everything in it and sanctified them. Right? YAHAWAH Mashai, and he took Moses at Shaman, which is the oil. Oil means abundance. Right? Right after 7. Right? Because 7 means to complete or to swear an oath. But Shaman, which is abundance, also like the oil of anointment, which it could be like glisten as well, or the, you know what I'm saying, like the best part. Mashakah, the anointment, right? The oil of anointment, and he Wayamashak, and he anointed F Ha, the Mashakan, which right here would be the tabernacle, right? It also be the sanctuary, but the tabernacle. YF called Ishar Ball and everything in it. Wayakodash Etham, and he sanctified it, or sanctified them. Right? So he anointed Aaron and his sons and the sanctuary. Right? Now look, and he sprinkled from it upon the altar 7 times, and he anointed the altar and all its vessels, and the washstand and its base to sanctify them. And he sprinkled it 7 times. Right? I just want the word for 7, which is Shaba'ah. Shaba'ah. Right? Now, if we pull up, we could give me 1 second. Pull it up real quick. It might take me a minute to find it though. I ain't trying to make it all. I ain't trying to be long-winded. Give me 1 second. Because I just want to. I really just want to show. You know, I can. I'm just gonna use the Strongs. I also have the analytical too. Strong. Quote Hebrew. Right? Shaba'ah. To be satisfied or sated. To have plenty, enough, excess, continually, full, filled, satisfied. Right? It has many applications. It also gonna mean abundance or plenteous. Right? Plenty. Satire. Right? The one I want is go to 7, 6, 50. Bear with me. My computer sound like we about to fly away. Man, going so fast. Right? Also means to swear an oath. To adjure a curse, exchange oath, make a covenant, an oath, promise an oath, solemnly swear, sworn, take an oath, take oath, a vow, to vow, right? They say he sprinkled it around the altar 7 times, and he anointed the altar. Famam, wa mashah, sprinkled, and he sanctified Ha Mazabah, the altar. If I'm mistaken, Fa'am means like times. Like sprinkle many times.
Yes, like it's kind of like a steps. It's kind of like time, to like strike. You know, like a rhythm.
Con. Yeah, it's like a not necessarily like a beat.
Well,
Right.
kind of like a beat. It's like kind of like a footstep. Doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
Yeah, that's facts. And then right, and he said he poured some of the anointing oil upon Aaron's head, and he anointed him to sanctify him, right, to be set apart. But the meat and potatoes I wanted to get to. Right, so they had to offer a bull, and remember, they represent you being sacrificed. But when I say being sacrificed, it's like burning off impurities or dross to get the best form or the purest product. Right? I'm almost done. I want to skip down to 30. Right? So they had to offer a bull and sheep. I'll call you back. We're gonna go down to verse 30. Right? And they had to offer the animal on the altar, the kidneys, which is also representative of the interior mind, the liver, the kabod. It means like heavy, but also means like honor or glory. The innards, which is the qarab, which is the innermost part, your heart or your mind. That's TJ. He probably calling about something for work. I'll call him back. Verse 30. And Moses took some of the anointing oil and some of the blood that was on the altar, and he sprinkled it on Aaron and on his garments and on his sons and on his sons' garments. And he sanctified Aaron, his garments, his sons, and his sons' garments with them. Right? So he took the anointing oil, which is the mashaman, mashka, which is the oil of anointment, which also means abundance. Mashaka could also be like, initiated into the secrets of the, what I'm saying, the Torah, or mashka with contemplation or devotion. Right, blood, which is dam or dama, also means to become like or similar to. So when we say you're that animal that's being sacrificed, when it says you shall pour the blood around the altar, in this case he sprinkled it, right? It means to become like or similar as a sweet smelling aroma to YAHAWAH, provided through your praise, right? Your mind and your spirit and your heart, or your service that was on the altar, and he sprinkled it on Aaron and on his garments and on his sons and on his sons' garments, and he sanctified Aaron his garments. Right. 31. And Moses said to Aaron and to his sons, cook the flesh at the entrance of the tent of meeting and eat it there, and the bread that is in the basket of the investor offerings, as I have commanded Aaron, saying. 33, right? And you shall not leave the entrance of the tent of meeting for 7 days until the days of the completion of your investor days. He will inaugurate you for 7 days. Right? 7, which means to complete or to swear an oath. Right? They were ordained to minister in the temple, in the sanctuary, before YAHAWAH. You can't show Jesus being inaugurated for 7 days in order to perform in the temple or conduct sacrifices. You just can't show it, right? And it says Aaron. It said Aaron, who wears the breastplate, who bears the iniquities of the children of Israel. Right? Hold on, let me get it. I'm gonna get into it. So, right? You shall not leave the entrance of the tent of meeting for 7 days. Right? 7. Shabbat Yamayam. Odd until Yawam Meled. Right? Now this word Meled also means to concentrate. I mean not concentrate. Consecrate. Also means to sanctify. Right? It said or to inaugurate. Now I do want to pull this up in the analytical. So if you bear with me, give me 1 second. I'll pull it up. Yeah, bear with me. Give me 1 second. Hey, Judah, if you wanted to say something real quick, I'm gonna pull this up.
Shalom, Sister Ascent. Shalom, Brother Yadiya. After the lesson, man, if you guys have time, after this lesson, I hope you guys go to House of Consciousness and watch me rip the frame out of cats over there. I didn't even bring out any Torah. I just beat them cats up with science. And Domo, he got mad at me because he said that our people are leading and beating everybody in intellect. We all know the test declared that's a lie. But
yeah, that's I don't know about that one because look, if I'm not mistaken, Kiana just sent the video to the chat. They just changed like the what was it? Oh, she back there knocked out. Basically they changed like the curriculum or the way that you can graduate. They said it's no longer based on your mathematics or how well you perform in school because it will hold the quote unquote a black's back. So I was like, yo,
so we need a handicap.
Right. Just to graduate.
I'm gonna be quiet. Let me just hear.
No, right. Now look, right. This is the analytical. Right. This word Malay, it said to inaugurate or investor. Right. It also means to fulfill. Oh, right. To give over to him the priesthood towards YAHAWAH. There was one part I wanted to get to. Here it is. Right, abundant, handful, fullness. This word it can also be used when it said the gems on the breastplate. This word is malay, or malaya, which means insertion of gems, right, into a setting, right, to consecrate, consecration to the priestly office, the sacrifice of consecration, insertion, setting of gems, right. But right here it says consecration to the priestly office. Right?
You still there?
Yeah,
okay. I thought you froze up or something.
No, I ain't got a text message. Somebody text me about work. Consecration to the priestly office, just as we just read in Leviticus, where it says, until the days of your completion of your investure or your meled or consecration, he will consecrate you for 7 days. Which means to be complete. Or to swear an oath to perform the service of the temple or the sanctuary. As he did on this day, so YAHAWAH has commanded to do the effect atonement for you. To effect atonement. Wait, hey Judah, did it say for Jesus to effect atonement?
The class declared no, that's not true.
Oh well, you know what I'm saying? He about to run backstage on Mari crying.
But they'll try to force it on there though.
Yeah, I know. Right, but right for atonement. Lak kafar. This is also the same word that's used upon the cover of the ark. Right? And remember the high priest you do Aaron or whoever's the high priest, Aaron and his sons, go into the Holy of Holies in order to atone for Israel's sins. Only the high priest, who is also above his brethren, which is Leviticus 21, entered the Holy of Holies in order to atone for Israel's sins, who also wears the breastplate and the priestly garments. And I'm ending with 35. And you shall stay day and night for 7 days at the entrance of the tent of meeting. You shall observe Yahweh's command so that you will not die, for thus I was commanded. For 7 days, which means completion or to swear an oath. For Aaron and his sons. And Aaron and his sons did all the things that Yahweh commanded through Moses. Right? So basically what I was bringing out earlier, the lily, 7 points. Right, but there's also a cube, and it has 10 points. Which Proverbs 1 could be like allegory, enigma, dark sayings. You know what I'm saying? From what I say, instruction, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Right, and the pomegranate, which also has 7 points, which means to lift up the self or to strive upward, which are all the things that Aaron and his sons had to do in order to be sanctified. They had to don the priestly vestments, right? And they had to be anointed with the oil of anointment, or the mashakah, in order to be meleh, which is consecrated or inaugurated, in order to do the service. Not even that, the temple. It said the temple had to be anointed as well, which means to be, what I'm saying? Which also means with contemplation or devotion. Also, too, I just wanted to bring this out too. Right, even hold on, wait. Snow. Oh, come on, man. Always bugging out. I don't even know. Right, I'm sure y'all can see it. But even I have the lily in my background. Right, but the 7 points. If you don't know, usually all raindrops start off as snowflakes. Let me show you. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think it's this one. Right. That's one part. And even how snowflakes are made, which is dust and water vapor, in order to get the final product, which is the snowflake. Raindrops, which rain is matar, which means refreshness. Right? Because it said Yahweh will give you the early and late rains, which rain also represents, a water, like instruction, also represents the Torah, water, or wisdom. Raindrops often begin as snowflakes, but melt as they fall through the atmosphere. Snow forms in the same way rain does, but in colder conditions. So usually all raindrops start off as snowflakes. So I mean, you can't deny the lily. You can't deny the shield, the shield of manifestation. It's throughout nature. Like, come on, man. And it, right, I just had a picture for the oil, shaman, which also means abundance. Right, and then knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is also within the shield. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show that Aaron and his sons were, were inaugurated or anointed to perform the service. Not no order of no Melchizedek, no none of that, no Jesus. It said Aaron and his sons were sanctified and inaugurated for 7 days, which means what? Shabbat, to swear an oath. Right? What Zadok? It said they never strayed from Yahweh. Like, come on, man. But yeah, man, thank you, Judah, for letting me do that lesson. And shout out
no doubt. No doubt, man. I know it was about time, man. We just had to like clear some BS up and get it out the way so we can kind of get back on track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, beautiful lesson. As usual, there's no niggatry going on, so you know the views. You know, people aren't really tuned in. But that's okay though. You know.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, it is. That's hey, like Nepal said. Nepal was like, remember that line by Jay-Z when she was like, where they was like, "Yo, it's not many of us." And he said something like, "Yeah, you know, it's plenty of us." You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't need a whole lot of people for, especially to whip up on these dingleberry Negroes. Now, like I said, they give up on trying to claim Ma'at after you beat them up so many times. But the fact you have to have a pharaoh to keep Ma'at, I know. That's what I'm saying. These guys are, you know. She said, "There's no way he's defeating Nepal, Yara, and Al-Azhar." I know. But I said, facts, sis, but his cult flunkies will say he won. And it has to, yeah, he has a lot of flunkies. And he does. But
yeah, that's wild.
yeah, man.
I don't know what made him think that he's that strong and he's gonna debate 3 people that's gonna give him a beat down.
I mean, well, the Kamala Harris thing kind of like exposed that he wasn't who the flunkies, right? Yo, and then this debate coming up, you know, it is what it is. You know, shout out to El Yara, Sister Napa, you know what I'm saying, and Al-Azhar, man. Like pack this dude up, man. Like, come on, man. The dude's the East Indian. Get him up out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cats don't want to ever admit what homeboy is, but homeboy is not a so-called Negro. Like, we got to cut this out. Yeah, man. We got to get Devion too. Is there anybody you know, you got any call outs, or well, yeah, actually, you know, Devion's working on his new house and stuff. So, you know, he's always like, you know, he works long hours. Then
Hey,
you know,
yeah, I can always find time to beat these cats up.
well,
though.
brother, you know you got a deadline, brother. Don't play around, man. You in a favorable spot right now. You know, I want you to hold it down until you get, you know, things situated. That's what we do. Just take care of what you got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? We, you know, don't think you're gonna get left out. No. But when you find spare time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just manage your time. But I know you gotta, you know, as I said, Devion is now Bob the Builder.
Just straight up though, I ain't never put up kitchen cabinets before. It's my first time. My first time putting up drywall. Shoot.
It's fun, right? I mean, I love carpentry.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, I ain't gonna fake it. It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
We've been working on this house for like 2 months, and I feel like we still ain't got half the work done. We had to get all the internal stuff done first before we could even do anything in the house. The air wasn't on. We tried to get the electric on. We had to get all new wiring, a new breaker box. We had to get a new HVAC, which is air conditioned. We had to get a new hot water tank, a new furnace. We had to get all of that.
Wait, so you don't do you not put all that in, or no, or do you, or other people?
No, we had hired people. Her dad know a lot of people who do stuff like that. And,
okay.
Yeah, my father-in-law, he done helped us out a lot for real.
Oh, that's what's up, man. You guys are definitely doing a damn thing, man. You know. As I said, who do you think I should debate, Judah? You know what? We got some new Christians and we got new people coming into to the HOK, Zion. You know what I'm saying? And you know they want to battle. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? They probably think, oh, Rosses are not formidable. So there's some Christians, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? You know. I mean, we gotta like see. We need to have Sister Nepal do like a call out show where we can, you know, just come on, everybody, do some call outs and talk. You know what I'm saying, and call people out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say, this morning. Yeah, I think he was live this morning. I was like half asleep, and it was like 5:36 in the morning.
What are you talking about?
I think it was this morning when you were live.
Me?
Yeah, I think Jeremiah was on.
Oh, yeah.
And another brother came on. It was like
sign language. Yeah, shout out to Devion, but I had no clue what I was all tired. I had no clue what that brother was talking. He was talking about sign language. I was like, what? What is going on? What is going on here?
He kind of said something about you know the stop sign is a. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was. I was a little confused. Yeah, it was. I had a long day. Not like I said, that's 100, Devion. When you build it yourself with your hands, it's just that much more rewarding. I was just gonna say that, Danica. When you finish it and you can sit back and be like, "Yo, I did that," it's like a lot more like rewarding. You're like, because you put your time and effort into it, you know what I mean? You're gonna appreciate it that much more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. The stuff you can do.
I definitely appreciate it. You know, so you definitely appreciate it more.
Yes. And we still over here renting with 4 kids. I'd be like, all right, we need to get a house.
Man,
She'd be like, oh, well, I'm like, we're giving away money. Like here you go, sir. How much more do you need?
Yeah, that's true. But you can also, I mean, if you like the house, excuse me, my bad. If you like the house that you in, you know what I'm saying, you can always ask them if they're willing to sell it.
That is true too. But because I want to do carpet. Like if the walls are messed up, I want to like redo them. I like to paint. I like to do stuff like that. You know, I like carpentry.
Yeah.
That's a good lesson, Devion.
Hey, Torah, shalom, bro.
Zion said he destroys Jesus only heads. Well, hey man, we gotta have Sister Nepal open up the Coliseum so we can do some call outs again and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Aston said, I would advise young men today to jump into trade while they're teenagers. Examples given: carpentry, plumbing, electrician, etc. These are skills that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I totally agree. There'll be a lot of cats who like learn these things in like prison or jail, and they come out and make a great living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts. Because you know, my pops, he's still locked up, and he do like basically he can. I don't necessarily know if he go places to do it, but he learns different trades, how to work in warehouses, use like I guess it's some classes he be taking while he locked up, and they can give you like certificates to where when you get out, you can try to find a job in that field.
Right. I know a lot of cats who do that and like also get like their barber's license and things like that. I mean, it's a shame you got to like go to jail to get all that. You know, I ain't trying to go to jail to get sort of. But yeah. Also, I'll talk to you in the background. Nepal was giving me some advice about getting some work published and it can get peer reviewed by like Dr. Reggie and like others or whatever. And you know, and I told you about the book that I was thinking about, you know, like putting together or whatever. So it won't be like it'll be just more like an instructional book on how to navigate to the Torah, you know what I'm saying? You know, all that or whatever. But we'll talk about that, you know, behind the scenes. But yeah, man.
That'd be dope. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, definitely. Well, definitely too, because I like how Dr. Reggie, when he gets an argument with people, he'll be like, "What works do you have published?" And I'm always like, you know what? I want to say that. You know what I mean? Oh man, you pseudo nigga. What works you got published? I like that. I like that. Dr. Reggie's not really a believer in the Torah. He likes the Torah more than the New Testament. He doesn't like the New Testament at all because the Torah is more logical to him. He's more like a right. But you know, he's very, very smart, intelligent, you know, like elder. You know what I'm saying? And he did like the presentation I did on psychology and noetics. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to start studying on that because the conversation got higher. You know, aside that as a troll, he was like, Judah, man, you go. Oh, yeah. No. I hid my channel so I can get my strikes off because I was I wilded out sipping lemon sours and acting crazy, and I got a strike. So, so I know if I'm sipping lemon sours, I don't drink beer no more. If I was sipping a lemon sour, man, don't go live. So, yeah, I just hit it for a little bit until I build this channel up. So, you know, and then I have another channel coming. Yeah, that's it. Who you been beating up on next, Judah? Well, Domo says he wants smoke because he thinks that blacks are winning intellectually around that Negroes, so-called Black Americans, are winning intellectually over other people. So he's gonna have to prove that. He's gonna have to show institutions of higher learnings that we own and control, and that we created the curriculum where English is not being taught, where right or whatever, because he thinks we're Africans. Well, nigga, there must be some African language nigga being taught somewhere, or niggas speaking English. Then the white man run that. So he's gonna have a tough time proving that blacks are. I'm gonna show all the goddamn stats of niggas in jail, of illiteracy rate, all that.
Fact. Hey, let me show that video real quick.
Okay.
It's like
Black Americans.
Huh?
I was reading. Wait, what do you mean not Black Americans? Maybe some African nationals. What do you mean, Zion? He said maybe some African nationals. Yeah, well, maybe them. I'm talking about black Americans. He's saying black American, not Africans. We know that they speak 3 languages and stuff. We're talking about black Americans. Like he said, black Americans are winning intellectually, and said he wants smoke. They got about the whoop. Then anyway, Domo, stop, bro. You don't get embarrassed. Go ahead, Devion.
Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. While Devion's doing that, so again, bro, when are you gonna put some money on give some money to Nandy? Y'all niggas be over there supporting her drug habit, right? Nobody cares about you and JJ jocking and D riding Son Letter all day. Nigga don't have no information. Nigga talk about Son Letter and everybody all day. Nigga, nobody cares, bro. The only people who care are the niggas who nobody cares about. And nigga, when are you gonna get out of jail? How about that? This nigga be calling JJ from jail. If you don't believe it, go to watch JJ's channel. And when Indigenous Prison Man calls, that nigga's calling from jail. Like, you don't ever see that nigga hit no panels and turn his camera on and show this is where I live. No. That nigga calling from the booty house. Nigga, cut it out. Statistics, schools, and predominantly black communities are... That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is nigga? That's what Domo talking about. He's bugged out. When he hit the panel, he was over here like, he was like all like emotional. I'm like, bro, all you gotta do is look at the goddamn chat. You're gonna see some people be like, yeah, okay, you know, what you just right. But the emotional dum-dums who are led with more emotion than intellect, they're like, oh, he's talking bad about black people. Nigga, I'm not about to exalt Little Pookie and Ray Ray, nigga. That's all these Chris Harris, JJ 7000s, Indigenous Jailbird, all these niggas, Mr. Randy, all these goofball niggas. These are nothing but Little Pookies and Ray Rays embarrassments to our people, nigga. I'm not about to exalt no goddamn retards, nigga. Not
Yo,
about
you call that man Indigenous Jailbird.
you ever hear him? The nigga he never hits the panel and never never see the nigga on a stream. The nigga's been calling in for like years. Like, nigga, when are you getting out of jail?
I know. I know. I know. Niggas be looking at him like, hey, man, get off the phone.
You know, phone check, homie. You know what I mean? Nigga always, look, nigga, don't make me call you. You're basically have to go back and watch where I left off. Nonetheless, good presentation. Thank you, brother. You see Chris Harris, whack ass, trying to, there's no such thing as, no, that's pseudo. Nigga, just because you learned a word from Garfield, nigga, doesn't mean you know what it means, nigga. The National Institute of Health, which is second ranked behind the University of Harvard, completely says the noetic sciences is real, nigga. All that whack ass Garfield, Jabari denial bullshit, non-Negro fuck shit you niggas come with, nigga. No one's trying to hear that dumb shit. This is why your dumb ass is on SWV, nigga. You know? Yeah. Always got D's in your mouth. Nigga, you in jail. You got D's in your butt. Okay? Nigga, get free, nigga.
That nigga said, I look like the Fortnite llama.
What do you say, I? Oh, hey, Sister Asset, Nepal wants to know, do you know about the BITCH IQ test? Everyone, she's still here. Now you're using JJ's jokes. JJ doesn't have any jokes. That nigga life is a joke. That nigga don't even have a job. That nigga can't get off the internet to even bust some suds for the woman that he living with. Damn. The nigga can't vacuum. That nigga ain't doing a goddamn thing but docking, not even jocking. That nigga docking Son Letter every day.
No longer need to be.
But go ahead, brother.
I was going. Can you see it? It's kind of small. But...
So wait, let me see. I can't make it.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oregon students will no longer need to be proficient in reading, writing, and math to graduate because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
Dang. What's up with all these books?
Oregon students will
What's up with all them books?
Right? Do y'all hear this shit? That is, do you know how offensive that is?
Right, I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah,
no longer need to be proficient in reading.
I wish I could go back to the beginning, but
writing and math to graduate because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
Dang. What's up with all these books?
Oregon students will no longer need to be proficient in reading, writing, and math.
I said no longer need to be proficient reading. It said something else and math.
I think it said, wait, play it again. I think it said reading, writing, and math.
To graduate because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
Dang. What's up with all these books?
Oregon students will no longer need to be proficient in reading, writing, and math.
Yeah, reading, writing, and math.
God damn. Nigga, what? This is insulting as shit. Niggas are literally saying that like they have to give us a goddamn I was trolling Devion. You remember I was trolling? I was like, I want to ask if Donald Trump becomes president, I'm gonna ask him to provide a goddamn shortcut for Negroes since we are unable to goddamn keep up with the rest of the world in basic intelligence, reading, writing, logical, like, bruh. God damn, bro. This is crazy.
Yep.
Indigenous nigga. Oh, wait, don't make me call your jail nigga and put your ass back in the cell, nigga. Okay, nigga, get your ass off the goddamn jail phone, nigga. Okay, you're not. You can't troll me, nigga. You in jail. Guess what? I can go to the store, nigga, and go get a pop, nigga, if I want to. You can't, nigga. You in jail. Stupid nigga.
Oh my! Look at this, right? It says, oh wait. Let me share it.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
No, you good. Look at this. It says, as of July 1st, 2023, Senate Bill 744 in Oregon prohibits the State Board of Education from requiring high school students to demonstrate proficiency in any academic area to receive a diploma if they have met the credit requirements. This applies to diplomas awarded on or after that date. Students will not need to demonstrate additional proficiency in basic skills to graduate until 2028.
That's goddamn insulting.
Facts.
But Domo, we're leading in intellect. We're beating the whole world in intellect. Amazing.
The Oregon Board of Education on Thursday voted unanimously to pause a decade-old requirement that students show additional proficiencies in reading, writing, and other skills on top of taking regular courses in those subjects.
Like, do y'all know what this means? This is literally saying that Negroes are unable to compete unlike the rest of the world on the basics of reading, writing, and mathematics, nigga. Like,
right.
Like, I mean, what is the goddamn criteria then? That what I mean, like,
right? It's like,
I mean,
what do you have to? Come on, man. That's like no work of the mind at all.
Yeah, like, well, if they can tie their shoes, then they can graduate. Nigga, what?
If they can play this sport,
yeah.
Like, come on.
All they need to do is play basketball. They can graduate. They don't even know to go to class.
He's gonna have a study hall 5 classes straight and not study nothing.
Right. This is damn shit. Wait, where's Yada? Open it. Oh wait, Yada, you still here? I think I was trying to get indigenous jailbird in this bullshit. Like they get, I think I accidentally clap Yada. I know you're it was fucking insulting. Yeah, what would you say are the best clippers or trimmers? Do you prefer Andes or Walls? I have some these. I got to get some new ones, man. My wait, hold on. I make sure I didn't block Yada. What the hell? Hold on.
I gotta make a call real quick for my job.
That's all right. I gotta. It's getting late here. I gotta. I think my son passed on a fever to me, man.
Oh man.
I know. It's okay. I guess it. Yeah, man. I know, bro. It's bad. Shalom, Ramel. Yeah. Hey, you know what though? Not a call. When I moved to the East Coast, I think I said I think in East Coast they said soda or something, and I was like, what? I didn't know what the hell they was talking about because we always said pop, or maybe it's the other way around because I used to live in the West Coast for like 7 years, and then I moved to the East Coast. Yeah, I heard.
In Missouri, they say sody.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot the wait, is Yada still here? Yada.
I don't know. Yeah, I saw that accent. They talking about the I don't even know. I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
The
please not that again.
the wing flew too. You know what I'm
well,
talking about.
Yep. The bird zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shalom, Zion.
Shalom, yo, B.
Come on, bro.
Niggas be wanting to pull me out of my character. Oh man, I be trying to freaking goddamn, maintain, without having to freaking go, JUDAHNAZ on niggas. But yo, I don't understand how y'all let these cats continue to freaking finger sniff. You know what I'm saying? I like it's really freaking, it's demonic. It's demonic. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing good to contribute. All they do is incite, instigate and accuse. We know what that word accuser means in the scripture, right? So, you got cats who come in the chat. Yeah, that's right. And so when you got cats coming in the chat that have nothing positive or, to contribute, all they're trying to do is distract from the great lesson that my brother Devion just brought forth. And there was no words when that was going on. But, as soon as we got into discussing, debating stuff, that's when, here come the demons, right? So, you got to rebuke these cats because they don't have they haven't contributed crap. I've never seen this dude in my life. One day this dude said, oh, he stole that from me. Nigga, I don't know you. Nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? My name is out there. What is the hell is an indigenous black man? That is the most uncreative, name you could name yourself. It's like you're trying to distance yourself from your actual name so nobody can dox your punk ass. Excuse my language, right? So, it's interesting, how these trolls keep coming around, trying to, engage. But I feel like, they're really seeking attention. They're lacking attention. And I don't know if the brother's actually, incarcerated or not. It's interesting if he is that he would be able to, be on these sites and slandering and, doxing and doing all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But,
we never see the nigga because he be in jail. I mean,
right.
they have cell phones in jail.
That's interesting. They got cell phones, but I ain't never seen Negroes, jumping on YouTube. Like maybe I'm, I'm old school. And if is he in jail or is he in prison? You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us have gotten locked up temporarily, for, until we,
I think the nigga in jail because only channel he hit was Unbiased Sports.
Well, how long has he been in jail? Because if he's been in jail longer than a couple of, months, then he must be in prison. There's this thing called
a couple of years.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's in prison then. That would be in prison then.
Right? If you watch JJ's channel, which no one ever does except for the goofballs, the clout chasing.
You're not going to be in jail for no years unless, saying they're just holding you in holding, but you've already been convicted of a crime. I don't know. It's interesting though, watch the people that follow certain people because the spirit of that person attracts that spirit, the spirit of others, similar spirits.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you got freaking people who are always trolling, always accusing, always blaming, always name calling, always trying to incite, and they're never really giving any knowledge, never breaking nothing down, never edifying the people. All they do is sling the proverbial, sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? Then we know, what spirit the people who are around them are in. You know what I mean? So we have to be careful of that. But I would block cats like that, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to block people, but certain energy, it's just it's low frequency. I hate to say that like some of these, pseudo cats, but it really is low frequency, it's demonic. You know what I mean? And the Bible says, to sit not in the counsel of the ungodly. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. JJ 7 Felonies figured out. Oh, if I keep talking about Sam Netter, I'm gonna attract the Taste of Skittles community, and they'll come over and help me bang on Sam Netter.
For years, and it hasn't changed anything. His numbers hasn't gone up. You know,
Yeah, no, they have.
What brother? You know what I'm saying? But the brother hasn't. His numbers haven't gone increased by orders of magnitude.
Oh, well, no, he gets the Taste of Skittles community. They go over there, but like nobody that really matters, or
because they like that Wendy Williams stuff. They like all of the drama, the gossip, and you know what I'm saying, the gossip girl crap.
Yeah,
you
that's the taste. The little pump niggas. Yeah, that's weird ass niggas.
Yeah, man, I'm not sitting over here Wendy Williams and stuff. You know what I'm saying, all day. It's like, you know, with the situation that happened recently. You know what I'm saying, with the Craigs. I walked away. And I didn't freaking fire back. They fired all kinds of shots. I said, you know what? I'm not going to engage in that. Because once I allowed them to pull me into it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm falling into that behavior. I might as well be, you know what I'm saying, a gossip girl too.
Well, we're all over there. We're all on HOK, man. We got new debaters coming and stuff, whatever. We don't have time.
That's going to be great. That's going to be great. You know, you send me anybody who's talking about Jesus as the Father, you know what I'm saying, God, you know what I'm saying, took on, you know, the Father took on flesh to die and all of that stuff. I will smush their heads in. There is no way. And then the scriptures don't even support that. We got those. Christ's words don't even support that. So
we got those, bro.
Oh yeah,
we got them. So that's what I'm saying. We need to not forget
right.
Indigenous
man. I'm off one with 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, because every time they do that, I'm a wannabe nigga. I'm better than you. You have no name, bro.
Yeah, like who is this dude? Like, come on, man. This nigga might be like 5 foot.
I'm not anybody, bro, but I'm more than you are in the community. Nobody.
This just might be like 5'1" with like one arm in a wheelchair.
Right. I ain't see Sarnetta call this man up, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up with, you know what I'm saying, about who he wanted to debate, nothing. You know what I mean? Cats calling me up, freaking cats making me the first seed on their platforms. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen this brother he don't even have a championship title on Lions Den.
He's in jail.
Who the hell is he? Who are you?
That nigga's like number 666 7666 nigga
He got the face. He got the Grinch face on in that picture. It's hilarious.
That nigga. You know what I mean?
Hey, when he called, you gonna hear, "Hello,
fingers.
This is a call from so great."
Do you accept?
You're like, hell no.
You gotta pay $2.35 a minute for that.
And then they'd be like, press 1 to accept this call. Press 2 if you do not accept this call.
They got me pressing the fuck out of 2, like 2.
Hey, got a whole bunch of ebony beauties on his wall right now, and a tub of Vaseline. You know, get that.
Hell yeah. Bro. That nigga wall probably nasty as shit. Guys, Domo, get on here, man. I'm about to close up, man. Domo, get on here real quick, brother. We want to see. I want you to tell us, sir, because Domo said he got smoke. Come on, man. Hit the link, nigga. You said you got smoke for me. Please, sir, before I whip your ass intellectually, please, sir, can you show us, Devion, you still got that clip? I want you to explain to how Black Americans are winning intellectually when they said we don't even have to read, write, and do math to graduate high school.
There's more Black Americans, specifically primarily women, who are in college, Black women who are in college. But now, if we go down to the levels of, you know what I'm saying, high school, elementary, middle school, that's where we're seeing large problems. And the large problem is also the funding that goes behind schools in certain communities. I was blessed enough to be raised in Long Island, where, you know what I'm saying, you had, Jews, Italians, African Americans, Latinos, you know what I'm saying, and those schools were highly funded. In my middle school, we had an indoor pool. We had a botanical garden. You can go in it. We learned. Nowadays, they don't even teach people freaking daggone wood shop no more.
I know.
They used to, back in the day, used to be able to rebuild a whole entire a Mopar, freaking daggone muscle car right in the school.
Yes.
Well, they don't do that no more.
But now you can do that in jail.
Girls had sewing and what is that?
Home ec.
Home ec. Come on.
Yeah, home ec.
They don't do that no more.
Ramel said more blacks are entering college today after high school. Okay, that don't mean that we're here he is. Domo said that blacks are excelling over other people intellectually in America. Please, sir, Domo, please enlighten us on what institutions of higher learning that we run, control the institution and the curriculum. Floor is yours, sir.
Like the HBCUs.
So you do know that a study came out that showed that Black women specifically are the most educated group in the United States. You familiar with that study? Right?
I just said that.
I said that during my thing.
So I'm trying to figure out then how are you saying that we don't value education?
That's only females, and let me rephrase that. Amongst blacks, black women do not outpace Asian people.
Nah, the study didn't distinguish between only in black groups. The study did not say amongst black people. No, they said in this country, black women are the most educated. Now, listen, here's the thing. A lot of the like when you was talking about the brain waves and the higher level and all of that shit, that shit's cool. You feel me? Like it's like, yeah, we do need to read more. We do need to do all these other things. Where you are incorrect though is just the use of standardized testing, such as things like the IQ test, which used to be used in schools, no longer used in schools. IQ tests used to be used for government jobs, no longer used for government jobs. Used to be used for military, now it's no longer used for military. And the reason why these groups no longer use the IQ test, because all of the information that came out that said that it's not sufficient to fully gauge one's understanding. Right. You know what I mean? Like even the IQ test itself wasn't created to identify smart people. It was created to identify people who actually lapsed in class, who actually needed more assistance. It wasn't to say that they were smarter. It was to recognize who actually needed more help in class, given certain circumstances. When it was created by the French dude. Now, we know the history of the IQ test, and we know that it was specifically used as a eugenics project for anti-black races. Absolutely. So it's not a question of like my argument isn't that we should embrace failure. Like nothing about my life embraces failure. I came from the hood and made it out, college graduate, working on my master's now. I taught and I coach, because I know you was like, what have you done? I taught policy debate for high schoolers and college students for 10 years. I ran my own debate program. I won a freshman national championship as a coach and helped coach 2 black national champions in college.
I commend you, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when you talking to me about embracing failure, everything that I've done, I've excelled at.
No, that's you though, bro. I'm talking about us as an average, as a whole.
Right, but what I'm saying is that what we see isn't a question of black people inherently, and I use the word inherent because I'm speaking to what's in us, right? Education is in us. Learning is in us. The problem is that the environments that shape us don't invest in learning the way that it should. That's why the experiment that I brought out showed that when they just randomly said, they picked random students and said all of these students had the highest IQs. That wasn't true. These students were picked at random, but they told their teachers that. And what they saw was that people invested more in these students, and these students not only raised their IQs, but raised their GPAs and everything else because people were more invested in them. My argument isn't that we should give ourselves up to like our shortcomings. My argument is that what we need is a investment. We need to close the opportunity gap, and in doing so, that's how we get more black doctors. That's how we get more black scientists. I mean, even in terms of black doctors, we know that there were medical organizations that purposely worked to keep black people from getting medical degrees. Correct. It wasn't like they wasn't applying. They were actively being rejected by these institutions.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
and I think that Judah actually covered that toward the end of his debate. He wasn't saying that there was an intrinsic problem with our intelligence, but there is a problem within the culture, within how much we invest in those areas of study that we seem to be,
but that's the thing though.
Everybody knows how to do the beat, right? And even black women, like with braiding and stuff. Braiding is a form of what do you call it?
But hold on, before we go too far, because what I want to identify is that the even when we say it's the culture, we don't have a culture of anti-intellectualism. That's not us.
Oh, we don't? Oh my God.
I completely because to be honest, I think one, y'all spend too much time communicating with like YouTube people. You know what I'm saying? Because I do see I see the anti-intellectualism on YouTube. It runs rampant. You feel me?
Yeah.
But again though, like in my real life, I don't experience the same type of people that I run into on YouTube. Like in my real life, I know like majority of the people I know around, even the ones in the hood, are building or you know what I'm saying, are contributing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like because even in my household, like my mother heavily stressed the importance of education and going to school and why college was so important and all of these other things. But when my brother chose to run the streets, that wasn't because we didn't come from a culture of education. That's because the schools that we went to, like, were some of the worst schools in Kansas City. Like the school that I went to at Central High School was literally one of the, like, it wasn't an accredited institution. Like it didn't have, like, the only reason that I got to college was from my debate scholarship. If I just applied because of my school, I would have had to go to community college because it was not an accredited institution. And you can't look at the people in that community and say, well, it's y'all fault it's not accredited. Nah, it's the lack of investment in Black neighborhoods and Black communities. Like when that property value drops, that also drops the amount of investment that goes into the communities because public schools are paid for through property taxes.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And so my position is that Black people exist when we know that we live in a anti-Black, white, racist society. When like we know that there are opportunity deficits that are created that take away from the opportunities for Black students and Black people as a whole to engage in certain academic institutions as much as they like we would want them to, because the schools that exist in our neighborhoods, especially like for me growing up, it was more about discipline. It was more about obedience, sitting down and shutting up, and then taking this standardized test. While when you look at suburban schools, and I've had the opportunity to see other types of schools. Well, hold on, let me turn this down.
Wait, Devion, you still there with that clip?
Yeah, I got it.
I just wanted to respond to that one thing where you said.
Well, hold on, Zion, because you'll be all over there. I just need Devion to play that real quick. Hold on. I know you're there, Domo. Devion, can you play that again, brother?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Watch this. Domo, watch this.
I got another source for it too.
All right, watch this.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to stop sharing because I don't know if I did share audio.
And this is what I'm talking about. When somebody makes a point and then they just make it political, like we talking about education, and they're like, "Oh, liberal talk." That's anti-intellectualism.
Right, well,
like,
go ahead, Devion.
To graduate, because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
What's up with all these books?
Oregon students will no longer need to be proficient in reading, writing, and math to graduate, because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
Reading, writing.
Who is that? Is that a Black person saying that, or is that a white person saying it?
It's not even a credible source.
Yeah, like, come on, like, it's a meme, bro.
It's true though. It's true, but it's not a source.
No, the question of proficiency.
Let me read this.
All right,
Oregon.
nigga, scared. Like, can nobody hear you? Nigga, if other people was talking, go ahead, calm down.
That's because y'all started talking. Oregon.
Yeah, nigga, because it's a conversation. Nigga, what are you talking about? Go
Well,
ahead.
yes, speak. Oregon suspends graduation requirements, citing discrimination against minority students. Oregon suspended last week the graduation requirement for math, reading, and writing proficiency until 2027 and 2028 school year, citing its discriminatory effect on minority students.
Okay, again, nobody's caught. Like, what white people are doing in Oregon, and how black people and how we understand black people as a whole, I think that's racist. To say that you need to suspend reading proficiency because reading proficiency yes, that is white liberal racism. That does not help. That's not beneficial. So using them as an example, when we all can agree that white liberals shouldn't be setting education policy for black kids, for especially for black kids, like why would we use that as a source when none of us agrees with that?
But hold on, man. I have a question though, Domo.
Because my argument is that we shouldn't. Let me just say this, and you can ask your question. My argument isn't that we should suspend proficiency. My argument is we should invest in students to raise the proficiency. And there's more evidence that shows that investing in the education of black students does more and is more beneficial in terms of raising proficiency than actually getting rid of standards. That's dumb. This is why like we shouldn't live. Like, this is the distinction between what black people are saying and then what white liberals are saying. Black people are saying standardized testing, like IQ tests, have been used for eugenics purposes, and they still lack the connection to certain communities in order for it to actually reflect their intelligence. That's not the same thing as saying that we shouldn't have a standard for reading for black people. Those are two different arguments.
Listen, then we're in agreement then. But you said that we are leading. No, wait, hold on. And you said this too, and everyone heard you. You said that black women are leading intellectually over everybody in America.
Yeah, I said they're the most educated group in America. Okay. Yeah. In terms of having degrees and proficiency, like master's degrees, etc. Yes.
That national, this is all my sources always go to for noetics and everything. So isn't it prison to school pipeline?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
We know about that. I mean, that's nothing new. Don't let this dude turn around and say, "Oh, y'all got that from me, nigga." That shit is old.
Okay.
No, I mean,
pipeline is old. Everybody knows.
Y'all, but forget who said.
Yeah. Let him make the point though. I want to see where he's going.
If that's real.
I've heard of it, but I never studied it. Right? It was. There was some serious.
No, it's real. It's real. The school to prison pipeline is real.
I know. I've heard, but I'm saying, Domo, you can't say that we're leading people intellectually if we have these type of programs and systems and obstacles and all that crazy
shit. But that's the point though, dude. It's like black people are overcoming the school to prison pipeline. I can tell you right now, one main part of the school to prison pipeline is the fact that black students are disproportionately suspended at much higher rates than every other student, specifically black boys, right? And we know that those types of suspensions lead to lapses in proficiency in things like math and science. We know these things. We know that those issues exist. But at the same time, we can point to evidence and instances that show that black people have the ability to overcome the school to prison pipeline. A part of it is, and again, right. So what I'm arguing, what I'm pushing back against is the idea that we exist in a culture that proliferates anti-intellectualism or proliferates anti-education. And the thing that I feel like we all can recognize is that the society that we exist in actually creates the type of circumstances that make it harder for us to be as proficient and learn as well, even though we still overcome that. You feel me? Like, that's like I am an example of someone who came from a school that proliferated the school to prison pipeline. We didn't have security guards. We had armed police officers that walked around with cans of mace that was big as fire extinguishers. I've seen somebody get their throat slit in my cafeteria. We routinely had dogs come and searching our lockers, you know what I'm saying, to make sure niggas wasn't selling dope or whatever else. And while that school was investing so much in creating more of a prison environment, they should have been spending more of that money in creating opportunities for AP classes, giving us a better science lab, giving us better facilities in order for us to learn. And so that's why I say it's not a question of whether or not Black people want to learn or whether or not we appreciate education. It's that the way that education is presented to us is through things like the school to prison pipeline.
Right.
And we shouldn't put that at the feet of Black people. We should put that at the feet of the environment where these people are trying to learn in. Is my point.
Well, you have
all right, hold on. Let me answer, because I am agreeing. If you remember it's like when I did my presentation, it was like all the good things I said, everybody just did, not everybody, a good portion of the people dismissed. But I was like, yeah, we have the potential to do things. We have a lot of inventions and things that are used all across the planet were made by us that we didn't get the credit for, that Europeans etched their name out and put their name on it. And people are using these things in medicine.
Your mama failed you, nigga. Your mama failed you.
My mom didn't fail me. My mom
no. I said Ramel.
Oh, well, I love my mom. I'm talking bad about her. My parents, I told y'all in the thing, I was like, in my household, education was not pushed. My parents never brought no books. They didn't help us with no homework. They didn't come to no graduations. They didn't come to no school functions, no parent-teacher conferences, none of that. It was like, nigga, like, it is what it is. Like, nigga, you on your own. And so that's how I grew up. Now, I was saying, now look, I'm like you, Domo. I'm in agreement with you. And even Reggie is in agreement. He was like, I was like, I'm not telling people, young Blacks, not to go to school, or older Blacks, whatever age. I'm like, yo, do that. If you want to go to college, do that. If you want to take up a trade, do that. But you have to apply yourself and read books. Now, there's a large percent, and I'm not even talking about the women. I'm talking about us Black men. There is a large, go look at HOK chat. Now, I'm not banging on the HOK at all. I'm saying there is a percentage of brothers and sisters in there that are like intelligent. And then there's like this other group that be like, we don't need books. No books.
Right.
No,
white man's education, the white man fallacy argument.
Yeah, like
bro. Listen, I've heard all of that. Like niggas, like I came when you went to college.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga. This is the Black people you talking about. You's a bitch ass nigga.
This is the Black people you talking about.
Hold on, Judah. This nigga said something about my mother.
This is the Black people you talking about.
Hey, yo, dude.
Like that low level. Look at this.
I sat there and watched somebody slip.
This is the Black people you talking about.
Somebody got their dope in my cafeteria. They was selling dope.
Look what he got to add. Look what he got to add to a conversation about education.
Nigga, the niggas' behavior in that school turned your school into a prison. You just sat there and said niggas was slitting throats and selling drugs in school, and then you get mad at the fucking administration for turning
the people you need to be talking to. These are the people you need to be talking to.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
These are the people that you need to be talking to.
Go watch.
This is intellectual, right? This is academic.
Go watch Lean on Me, dog. It doesn't start. It starts with the fucking parents at home.
Look.
You know why Chinese kids do good in school? Because their parents. Your parents ain't sending you to school to fucking learn. You're going to school for a fashion statement to show off your fucking latest Jordans and act a fucking fool. And as a matter of fact, in the Black ghetto,
did you graduate, Ramel?
If you act like you
graduate high school?
Listen, if you act like you
did you graduate high school? Answer that question.
Hold on, both brothers.
Stop
did you graduate high school? Did you graduate high school?
No, wait, listen.
Listen, hold
on, Jomo.
You didn't graduate high school, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Hold on, brother.
This nigga said Huey P. Newton ain't black. You said Huey P. Newton ain't black. You heard
me? Who said that? Who said that? Nigga, I named my son after you.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
You said that.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas should get my channel flag. Come on, man.
Who y'all? I ain't doing no. Who is y'all, dude? I ain't doing no yelling and no cussing.
Roman, you're good. Don't, Ramel,
go ahead, Judah.
Brother, don't use language like that, please. Go ahead and argue. I don't care, but don't y'all.
He can't help it.
Let me get it, Judah. Let me get this dude, Judah.
Did you graduate high school? Yes or no? Did you graduate high school? Yes or no?
And this is where y'all trying to get your education from.
Did you graduate high school? Yes or no?
You came on the other day.
If you can't answer that question,
if both of your parents,
if you can't answer that question,
right there, you just said Huey P. Newton isn't black because his mom's not black.
I never said that. I don't believe that.
You said if you don't have two black parents, you're not black. Huey P. Newton's mother is white. Huey P. Newton's mother is white. Malcolm X's mother is half white.
I don't believe that. See,
Malcolm X's mother is half white. So they're not black.
According to education, I never made that claim, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you gotta have two black parents to be black.
You want to know the fact? Don't know. You want to know the fact?
This is why I asked the question. Did you graduate high school? If you can't tell me whether or not you graduated high school, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
You put out there with your victimhood.
If you can't tell me whether or not you graduated high school,
you went victimhood mentality, homeboy.
All right, let's get the clock. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's get the clock. Wait, hold on. Both of you guys, hold on. Both of y'all, let's get the clock. Hold on. Let's get the clock. Hold on. Let's agree to amount of time each person can speak so everyone can hear. Well, hold on, Ramel, don't talk. Hold on. Wait, hold on. How much time should each person get? Because
listen, I all I'm asking is, did he graduate high school? I don't even need a whole bunch of minutes. That's all I'm asking.
All right, Ramel.
Did he graduate high school?
I graduated high school with a general education, homeboy, and some college prep. Yeah, I graduated high school.
Okay,
nigga, I'm not a right. Dummy. You're the dummy.
Act like it.
You're the dummy. You're the dummy who said that Huey P. Newton's not black. You said Huey P. Newton. You said. Yes, you did. You said.
I never said that.
Listen. Yes, you did. You said if you don't have both your parents, you said that both your parents are not black.
This is anti-intellectual. I've never said that, bro.
You said if both your parents aren't black, you're not black.
I've never said that.
No. I'm proving the point that you're stupid. I'm proving that you're ignorant as hell.
Pull the video. You're
ignorant. You just on here the other day saying that shit on Judah. If you don't have two black parents,
what was the other day? Judah, this is what I'm saying. Why take time to argue about something that I never said?
The last time you came up here, the last time you was up here talking about Kamala Harris, it was about Kamala Harris and her being black.
No, last time I was up here.
You said that both
parents black. I said
she's not none of that. She's not black. Her dad is Indian. He has no black in him. There is no black in Kamala at all. She's not black at all.
Bro, that's what, Judah.
Her mother is Irish. No, she's not black at all.
We're gonna be talking about anti-intellectualism. We
ain't talking about no anti-intellectual. You're sitting to dumb people down. You're dumbing people down with that motherfucking victimology. You're coming up here with victimology, bro. All you come up here with is victimology and black versus white.
That's all you do, bro. Best case,
you're brainwashed.
You're brainwashed.
You're brainwashed.
When you saying what's wrong with black people, it's niggas like this.
You're fucking brainwashed. You went to college.
Arguments to fight.
You claim you went to college, but you still brainwashed. You're fucking brainwashed.
Who don't care about education?
Did you know? Listen, bro, they spend more money in public schools. They get more funding.
This is your man.
They get more federal funding for schools in Camden, bro, than they do in Cherry Hill.
Come on,
listen to me, Judah. Listen to me. They get more federal funding for schools. Listen, Judah.
And he's doing all of this stuff that you say is wrong with black people.
He don't want me to get this out. He don't want me to get this out. He don't want you to hear this. Listen to the race, baby. The race hustlers don't want you to hear this. The race hustlers don't want you to hear this. Hey, listen. More federal funding go to Camden. More federal funding for schools go to Camden than Cherry Hill.
Hey, act like you got some sense. Act like you know how to act like you know how to academic conversation.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk. If you shut up and let me talk.
All right, Ramel, let me get 2 minutes. All right, Ramel, 2 minutes.
Shut that nigga up for me, Judah. Shut him the fuck up. They spend more federal funding on Camden schools than they do Cherry Hill.
Hold on, brother.
Shut up. Because like who has educational
conversations? Put a dick in your mouth. Put a dick in your mouth.
Oh, come on, Ramel. Come on, brother. You have 2 minutes, brother. Let him rock for 2 minutes.
Nah, hold on. Why would I let him?
And then you get 2 minutes.
New Jersey, dog. Fucker, beat you the fuck up. I'm gonna beat you up. Yo, if I ever see you, I'm gonna beat you up. Hey, yo, listen. They spend more federal funding in Camden than they do in Cherry Hill. Camden's still failing. Camden is still a failing public school.
And you saying let him talk, let him do the shit
more
that
money
you
in Camden
say. It's not
schools
good for
than they
black
do in
people.
the fucking white schools. They spend more money in Camden schools with the black kids than they do with the white kids in Cherry Hill. But the
What
Cherry Hill
brainwave
kids
is
are
he
way
operating
smarter,
from?
and the kids in Camden are still failing. Don't
What
give me that
brainwave
shit.
is he operating from? I'm
Kids,
just asking a
listen,
question.
young black boys
I
in Atlantic
don't need 15,
don't let
20
me
minutes.
speak. You see,
What
Judah, he won't let me speak.
brainwave is
He
he
won't
operating
let
from?
me
Yeah,
speak,
Domo,
Judah.
give him like
He won't let me
let
speak.
him finish his wisdom. And then you can come in, Domo.
You calling this wisdom? I'm gonna fuck you up.
Thank you,
That's
Judah.
wisdom. I'm gonna beat you
No,
up.
thank you, Judah.
Ramel's intelligent,
Shut
man.
the fuck
Ramel's
up,
all right.
Domo.
Ramel, just
Is he
speak
showing it
intellectually,
though?
brother.
Is he
You're a
showing it
homo.
though?
Come on, man.
I'm a homo. Come
No,
on, what
leave that
brainwave?
alone, man. Let's
You're a
intelligence,
homo,
man.
nigga. You ain't from no motherfucking.
Ramel,
Shut
you
the
got
fuck
2
up,
minutes,
nigga.
man. Come on, Ramel, don't do that, brother. Come on.
Let me
That's what I'm
tell you,
saying.
Judah.
All right, go ahead.
Brainwave is this? What brainwave is
Listen.
this?
Domo,
Let me
stop.
finish,
Let him
Judah.
speak. Let him speak.
See,
Thank
that's what
you,
I'm
Judah.
saying. Like niggas be
Listen,
talking about this, like being on a higher,
young
like
boys,
operating on a higher
shut up.
level,
It's
and we
my
not
turn.
doing
You
that.
heard it. You heard it,
We're
man.
not showing
All
an
right,
example.
Domo, let him speak, brother. Give him 2 minutes. You can respond. Go ahead, brother.
Young boys from the age of 14 to 16 in Baltimore and fucking Camden, New Jersey, and Watts in Los Angeles, South Central, New Orleans, Chicago, Philadelphia, St. Louis. 65% of these young boys, 14 to 16, cannot read and write on a fucking grade level proficiency. Why is that? That's because they go home and their parents is not teaching them how to read and write. Their parents is not in on them on their education. All they worrying about is running the streets, gang. They can recite the latest rap lyrics, but they can't read a fucking book. Something is wrong, and it's not white people doing it. It's our own motherfucking culture and our own behavior doing it. Right here in the ghetto, in Camden, New Jersey, in the ghetto, where I'm at. Where you never been in your life. You ain't never been in no ghetto. I'm in the bricks. Where I'm at in the bricks, motherfucker, you get more funding for education than you
You
do
got
in the
one more
white
minute.
communities.
You
You
got
get
one more
more
minute.
funding for education in the black communities than you do in the white communities. But the black communities are still failing. It is because, and it is due to our culture. Right here in the ghetto, if you play like you smart, they call you a white boy. They tease you, they beat you, they chase you home from
You're
school.
doing that right now.
No.
You just did it.
Because what you're doing, no.
You
Because
just did it.
what you're doing is trying to claim a victim. You're trying to blame somebody besides yourself. We need to start looking at ourselves and stop looking at people, what we want people to do for us. Oh, I need you to give me this. I need you. You sat there and said your stuff out your own mouth. They were slitting niggas' throats and selling drugs inside the school. And then you get mad at the administration. Oh, the white people want to turn our school into a prison. They lock it down. I guess so. You got hoodlums coming in there selling crack and slitting throats. Who wouldn't want to lock the school down so it could be safe? You niggas is stupid. This is what I'm talking about. This nigga's
Yeah,
brainwashed.
that's time.
You're
Judah.
brainwashed. You're
That's
brainwashed by
time.
the far left elite Democrats talking about IQ ain't important. It was a dumbass nigga.
That's time.
Only a dumb nigga would sit there and put down IQ. He want to lower little Judah. He want to lower the bar.
Come on.
He wants
That's
to lower
time,
the
bro. What are we
educational bar.
doing?
He
There's
wants
only
to
one
lower the
person that's
educational
yelling and
bar for
acting a
motherfuckers who
fool.
don't want to learn. For motherfuckers who don't want to learn, he want to lower that bar for them. Hear me lower the bar and give you
That's
and help you
time,
because you
Judah.
can't read.
You said I
Don't
had to
lower the
listen to
bar.
him for 2 minutes.
Don't lower
I
the
listened to
bar
him for 2
because listen,
minutes.
when you
All right.
lower the bar, you
He's
lower
still
the
doing this
IQ.
yelling.
All right, Ramel,
When you
let him.
lower the bar,
I
you
listened
lower
to
the
him, and
IQ.
he's still
All right,
like, look
Ramel.
at
All
you.
right, let him respond.
You lower the
Ramel, let him
IQ.
respond and don't cut him off. All right, go ahead, Domo.
Fuck
All
that
right,
nigga.
all right.
Domo,
Now
go
we
ahead,
know
brother.
how
Bring
winos get. We
out
know
some
how
more Martin
winos
King.
get
Bring
standing
out some more
outside of the
Martin
gas
King.
station, right?
We shall overcome shit.
But
Bring out some more
Ramel,
Martin King.
Ramel, you gotta let him speak, brother.
I'm directing
Bring out some
I'm
we shall
directing
overcome
my
shit.
conversation to you, Judah.
Okay,
Shut up.
okay. All
Because
right, all right. Ramel, stop, man. Hold on. Go ahead, Domo.
That's why your mom suck
because
dick, nigga.
again, everything you just
Your
said is the
mom suck
problem
Chinaman.
with black people. Everything you just said is the problem with
Your
black
mom
people.
suck Chinaman
It's
dick, pussy.
happening right now.
Your mom
All
suck
right,
Chinaman
Ramel,
dick.
man, come on.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Like it's like
You better not let me find out what you
when we're
good for.
talking about nigga, I live in LA. Pull up. Let me know when you here.
You
All
ain't
right,
in
forget
LA,
all
you
that.
I
country
live in
Domo,
ass.
LA.
just come on, man. Keep it
I live in
intellectual.
LA. Pull up.
You
Let
ain't
me know
in
when
no
you here.
LA, you
Come
bitch.
Let me know when you
come
here.
on, man. Just rock out, brother. Don't forget all that.
Pussy ass nigga, you can't
Nah,
afford to live in
but
LA.
see, but listen, bro. Like this
Fuck
is
that.
again, when we having these conversations, bro, like when we in front of people and we talking about what's wrong with black community, what's wrong with our
There ain't no
ability
black
to
community. Stop
listen.
thinking
He
like that,
can't
you
help
crayon
himself.
box ass nigga. Get out of that
Look at
crayon
this.
box.
Listen to this.
All right.
And
So y'all just want to argue? Y'all not gonna.
Everybody else's kids and worry about your own.
Judah. I'm talking to you based on the comments that you made yesterday.
All right.
Everything that you said was wrong with the black community, he's doing right now.
Worry about your own kids.
Everything you said that get in the way of education for
worry
black
about
people
your own
is
kids.
happening right now.
I understand.
And the way that you framing it is around he cooking because you agree with him, which is cool. Like you can agree with the sentiment, but listen to the conversation that he came on with. My mama suck Asian dick. Wait, let me wait till I find out where you at. Like if you can make that claim about black people as a whole, why can't you look at an individual that you consider yourself to be cool with and direct that criticism directly to them? This is an opportunity. Like this right here is an opportunity to everything you said was an issue. This right here is an opportunity to check that. This right here is an opportunity to show that that's not what niggas stand for. But it's like, look at what's happening.
You talking no more. That we shit you talking is dead. That shit you talking is dead. That we victims and we being held down.
You talk about anti-intellectualism, anti-education.
That shit's dead. Oh, the black kids got suspended longer. Shut the fuck up.
This is the same nigga that just said
suspended longer. Shut the fuck up.
Look at what you facilitating, Judah.
He's brainwashed in victimology, my nigga. He's brainwashed.
And you talking about all black people. Look at what's being facilitated.
No, we didn't say all, Domo. We didn't say all, brother.
Majority. I'm saying majority. Generally.
You can't blame nobody but yourself now, bro. You can't blame nobody but yourself, homeboy. You see, the black woman got the fuck up and went to college. She's not stupid.
Listen to him. I did too. You didn't. Yeah, I'm getting my master's right now. What about you?
And that's each person. You can't make the next man. You can't make the next man.
I'm getting my master's right now. What are you doing with your life?
That's your problem. Yeah, do you and stop worrying about everybody else.
I'm getting my master's. What are you doing with your life?
Speak for you and stop speaking for everyone else.
What are you
stop
doing
talking about a black community. Stop talking about the black community and worry about your black household. Worry about your black household. Worry about your black household.
All right.
If you worry about your black household.
Come on, y'all. Listen, hold on, y'all. Both of you guys. Hold on, man. Hold on. Wait, hold on, you guys, because Devion had a great lesson. And I thought you guys were gonna like at least build intellectually, but y'all just yelling at each other, and we don't want the niggatry to overshadow.
Nigga, I ain't yelled at this nigga one time.
He got it started because what I was saying was facts. When I say that kids go to school and do wrong, when kids go to school and sell crack and slick throats, when kids go to school, when kids go to school and crack a fool,
all right, y'all. I'm gonna get because this is. I don't want this to overshadow Devion's lesson, man. Come on, y'all. I get it.
I came on here to talk to you about.
I know.
About yesterday.
They don't have fathers. That's why they're doing bad in school.
Romero, come on, man. Romero, come on, man.
The reason why kids ain't doing good in school is because they don't have fathers, bro. Period.
You know what? Now look.
Self-control.
No, wait, Domo, look. What Romel's saying is what I was saying yesterday. What he's saying is it starts. Hold on, Domo, let me finish, brother. Look, it does start in the home, and everybody in the chat. Listen, hold on, look. There are people in the chat, in HOK chat, that were saying there were brothers in there that were like, yo, they're like, my kids are both graduated. Show Tehran and Asin. They were like, yo, I sent my kids to school, and they said the same thing that Romel's saying. It starts at home, and that's why I was saying, I was like, in my house, education was not pushed, and I was saying, I know tons of brothers, not so much the sisters. I know some, but a lot of brothers who are lazy-minded. They just wanted to smoke Reggie all day, play fucking video games, F chicks, and go to the club. That's all they want to do, right? But so I didn't say anything about like some people were like, oh man, you don't need to go to white man's college. I'm like, nigga, bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you want to read books about fucking botany.
But that's what this nigga just said though.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying we should get education wherever we can get it. Like I don't. That's what I'm saying.
IQ is very important.
Listen, I get what you're saying. That's why I want to have a conversation. I want to have a debate.
The Domo suggestion is that you lower the bar.
I came on here to set up a debate with you. But
you want to lower the bar.
Hold on.
That conversation has been derailed by an emotional wino.
Yeah. All right. Okay, but hold on. Domo, what do you disagree with me about specifically?
I disagree.
Forget the IQ test. The IQ test was only that's like a we troll. I was like, yo, I need a trolly ass title, and I just threw that in there just to get the conversation going.
Yeah. So I disagree with the idea that black culture is inherently anti-educational. I don't think that's true. I think that
wait. But can I ask you? Do you mean so inherently, or are you saying? So I'm not saying that that we're unable. I'm saying many of us are unwilling.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm disagreeing with, right? Like I'm disagreeing with the idea that people are that majority of us are.
Judah. You are exactly right, Judah.
We're trying to have a regular conversation.
You're
bro.
right,
like
Judah. These brothers don't want to go to school. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to get an education. They don't want to go that route.
Normal, bro.
You're right, Judah.
Man, like I don't know if it's the drugs or not, but dude has no self-control.
From going to school. Somebody's not stopping them from
How is he not like? How does he not move like JJ does? Because like we're trying to have an intellectual conversation, and this nigga's doing the YouTube shit.
Ramel, don't do the JJ, please. Yeah, Ramel, don't do the JJ, please. Like that nigga is the most unintellectual.
He's sitting there spitting victimology, and I ain't having that.
Well, I know, Ramel, you're actually intelligent. Don't do the JJ. Like you are actually intelligent.
He's doing victimology and blaming people. He's blaming people for our. He's blaming people. He's blaming someone else for black failure. Stop. It's their own fucking fault. Stop. You know what Frederick Douglass said? You want to know what Frederick Douglass said? If the black man falls, let him. Don't pick him up. Don't baby him up. Let him get up on his own. Stop thinking you know what's best for somebody.
So as I was saying, Judah, we can
lowering
the conversation. We can set up the debate.
You want to lower the bar.
Ramel, hold on, man. I gotta hear what he's saying.
Well, nah,
man, you've been talking and saying nothing, Judah. You've been talking and saying shit.
If we're gonna have a debate, I gotta hear what he's saying, Ramel. Like I want to hear. I want to see the point.
You can't debate ignorance. You can't debate ignorant people, Judah. Don't waste your brain cells. He's just going to make you dumber, dog. Me listen to this dude. Yo, when we listen to this dude, we all get dumber, dog. Our IQs all go down. All our IQs all slip. All of our IQs slip when this dude get on the thing. Everybody's IQ just went down. He sat there and told everybody on the panel that, yo, IQ is not important. That means he want to lower the bar to make your IQ get even lower.
No. Since I just said I'm also I'm also a Northeast like Ramel, and young black children have an anti-education attitude. In fact, they tease black children who excel academically and call them nerds and soft. I said that yesterday. Remember, I'm from I'm from upstate New York. I'm near Buffalo and Rochester, where I met my wife, and that sentiment was still there. It was there in Cleveland. I used to live in Oregon. I used to live in Boston.
I'm not saying it don't exist.
Domo ain't from no hood. Domo didn't grow up in the hood. He never grew up in it. He talking about things he don't know. He's getting this shit off the internet. He's brainwashed. He never been in the hood, Judah. That nigga want to be down, Judah, but he don't even know the cause. He want to be down, but don't know the cause.
You can't
talk
about what's wrong.
You want to be so black. You want to be so black, it's sad. You want to be so fucking black that it's sad. It's so sad, bro. You want to be so black.
Intelligent conversation.
You want to be so black that you up in the mix and don't even know what's going on.
Ramel, come on, man. All right, Ramel, don't yell. You don't have to yell, brother.
So bad.
This nigga ain't even respecting your platform. How many times have you
Ramel, listen
from the urban communities. You hear people from the urban communities tell you the psychology of black people in urban communities.
We can't just do it with people we don't like. Like we can't just do it with JJ and other people. Like it gotta be across the board. We gotta be like we need to change the standard.
I said something about my look. I didn't disrespect Domo at all, Judah. He said he brought my mom in this. I didn't say nothing about his mother.
Yeah, you did do that, Domo. You did do that, brother. You did do that, Domo. That was wrong.
That's because you know why, Judah? You know why, Judah? You know why, Judah? He can't take what I'm saying. He cannot take what I'm writing. And I was just writing it. He can't take what I'm writing. He's mad because someone agrees
that this is your man's.
He's
no, Domo, come on, brother. Domo, you did bring his mother into it, brother. You did bring his mom into it first.
What it is he's mad because you're in agreement with me. He's mad because he's hurt right now. He's hurt right now because Phoenix agreed. He's mad because you agreed.
You can't get up there and complain about black people and then you facilitate the same shit.
You're not from the ghetto. Stop thinking you're talking for the ghetto.
This is the problem right here.
You're not from the hood.
All right, listen. All right, I get it. Hold on, y'all. Listen, I don't want this to overshadow Devion's lesson. It was not. Hold on. All right, just everybody chill, please, because I can't. I gotta get off of here. I don't want this to overshadow Devion's. He put hard work into his lesson.
No, but hold on. But that's what I'm saying. You're allowing him to overshadow it.
I'm not. I'm trying to calm y'all. I said, Ramel, chill.
That just go to show the level of respect that a nigga got for your platform.
No, he's smart. He's just what do you call it? He's passionate about the shit. I hear what he's saying.
But hold on. So who's making excuses for bad behavior now? Who's making excuses for detriment?
I guess you can say that I am, but I told her chill.
No, Judah.
That's all I'm saying. As long as we recognize what's going on, bro.
Judah. How's he gonna ask me to respect me just disrespecting my mother? How's he gonna ask me to respect him? Listen,
this is why I say if you can make excuses for niggas like
Judah,
we can defend black people, and it's not embracing failure. Like if you can recognize that this nigga has intelligence and he talks like this, and acts like this.
All right,
we can recognize the intelligence in the black community.
You expect me to respect you, bro? How do you come up here and respect you after you just disrespect me?
I don't care if you respect me, bro. You a drug addict, my nigga.
All right, y'all. Okay. Come on, man. All right, I'm about to close out, y'all, because I don't want this. You guys are over. I don't want this over. Everyone shows up for the argument, but they don't show up for the lesson.
Come to Camden, nigga. Come to Camden, New Jersey, nigga.
All right, come on, man.
What's black people again?
You guys, come on, man.
Make sure you bring your home.
I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all are trying to Devion put in hard work.
I'll bring something else for you. I got something else for you. Don't even worry about
it.
All right.
I don't need to bring a homie. I got something else for you.
All right.
Maybe you better bring a
Come on, man.
I got something.
See, my bad, Devion, man. Brother, my bad, Devion. I'm trying to gain control. Niggas ain't listening to a damn thing I'm saying.
If you were trying to gain control, you would have been removed.
You know, niggas is here for the beef, but not here for the lesson. This shit's crazy. Come on, man.
Hold on. I came on here to talk to you.
I understand that. Yeah, that's right. Ramel, please chill out, brother. Please. Domo, don't talk about his mom. He will flip out. He always does. Leave his mom alone.
Man, listen, you can't tell it after a nigga being disrespectful. Look what he said in the chat.
I don't even remember what he said, but you don't need to bring his mom into it, brother.
I said, if a child is failing in school, his mother and father is failing him. His mother and father is failing him. That's why he's failing in school.
If you can make excuses for Ramel, we can make other excuses for other black people and act like.
Listen, that's a conversation we can have. That's what I'm saying. If you
the conversation I'm trying to have, this nigga won't shut up.
All right. Listen,
Judah, he's a DEI graduate.
All right, listen. Wait, hold on. Are you free? Are you free tomorrow evening?
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to come on way earlier than this, like around your I'm not sure if you're East Coast, whatever. I'll try to come on around like.
I'm on the West Coast. I'm in LA.
West Coast. All right.
I'm in LA. Yeah.
Well, I'll try to gauge. I think you guys are like 4 hours from East. I'll try to come on. It'll be like your early evening. I'll try to come on live. It's like kind of hard because it's kind of busy and shit, whatever. Even though, right? And we can have the conversation.
Go outside and show us you in LA, Domo. Go outside, open the door.
But please, I want to keep it. Listen, this is not. Listen, we are all smarter than JJ. Hold on, Ramel. We are all smarter than JJ 7 felonies. We don't need to yell and scream and act a goddamn fool. We can speak like intelligent men. Right, and whether we disagree or not, and then whatever points of disputation me and Domo have, we can work that out in a debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, but right now it seems like we're on the same page, right? I'm not saying that we're intrinsically retarded and that we're slow. I'm saying a lot of us are unwilling to elevate mentally, spiritually. That's all I'm saying. Not everybody. I'm saying too many of us are.
No, I agree. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. I recognize it. I agree. But that's the only point I'm making. Like you see how me and Ramel had some type of static. So I could care less about the nigga intelligence. But you can see past how he acting right now and recognize his intelligence. So that's what I'm saying. That's what we should do for black people as a whole. That's what we should do for black people as a whole. We can look past that. We can look past this type of behavior. We can look past this type of behavior.
All right. Well, listen, y'all. I'm gonna shut it down. I'll be on tomorrow. I do not want this to overshadow the lesson. Devion been working on this.
You're an
y'all.
On the corner.
Pull out the result sheets, nigga. Pull out the result sheets.
Come on, man. All right, y'all.
Right, my nigga. It starts in the house.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to do. That. That's what I'm trying to. I'm gonna shut it down because Devion put a lesson out, And niggas will fast forward to hear the argument instead of listening to the gym.
Nobody gonna fast forward to listen to no damn Vermeil, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Hey, yo, Judah, his whole story is bullshit because Chinese kids come to America and excel in our educational system. So why can't
I agree. Yeah, I know. I'm with you. Listen, I know.
Why didn't you excel in education? Why'd you have to get a GED? Why'd you have to get a GED?
Blacks from the Caribbean.
So why did you have to get a GED? Why did you have to get a GED?
Motherfuckers from Nigeria. Blacks from Nigeria.
Why don't you have a degree? Why didn't you go to college?
Blacks from Nigeria even excel in our education system. So what is this all this black person?
But you didn't excel in our education system. So what does that mean?
He is brainwashed and
you
he's a
racist.
He's a racist. That dude right there's a racist.
All right, y'all. I'm about to shut down. Y'all, because y'all just arguing. All right. I know, but come on, man. Devion worked. Come on, man. Devion brought a superb lesson, and it's just getting. All right. All praise the Most High YAHAWAH God. Thank you, brother Devion, for the beautiful lesson. You know what I'm saying? I will be back on tomorrow, YAHAWAH willing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll be looking out, Judah. If you live, yeah.
Okay.
Domo.
All right.
But this is what I'm saying. Let's have a respectful conversation.
Definitely.
This is the shit that we both feel like.
And
right. Thank you, brother Devion, man. That was a beautiful lesson, brother. I know you sleepy. He's getting tired of shit, man. We about to shut it down because I don't want this your lesson to get overshadowed.
You gotta have two black hairs.
All right, y'all. All praise Most High YAHAWAH God. To catch y'all tomorrow. YAHAWAH
on the corner. You're literally on the corner.
He said Bob Marley ain't black too.
All right, hold on, y'all. Jeez, man, this is crazy.
He said